Yeah, 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 yeah,
What we
yeah.
got?
This means being recorded. Yeah. Hey, man. Say,
Mm.
man. Welcome back to the motherfucking Escapade.
Huh?
Hold on, let me turn myself down.
Huh?
I said. Welcome back to the Escapade with your host, Tevin Tom and Brandon Wood. Today, we got some, you know what I'm saying? We talking about a little some, that I like to talk about, my music personally. But I don't know how you feel about it. But today we gonna dive into love a little bit, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get in our feelings a little bit, you know.
Let's do it.
So one thing about love. So shit. Honestly, so you wanna go through like arguments and things like that. You want to go through like a honeymoon phase. You want to Google Gaga type of love. You want like some facts type shit. What you feeling like? Uh-oh. Where he going? Technical difficulties. Oh. Ooh, shit. Ain't no way you pulling out like that, boy. My nigga came in, even say a word yet. Hey, what's your name, man? Shout out. Who you be? What's your name is?
Bro, I don't even think y'all saw me sit.
Oh,
bro.
Oh, well, tell Tevin to come back when you get the chance, please.
Hey,
yeah, just. Yo, Tev, yo.
They were not fuck that shit, bro. They ain't even see me sit down, bro. They ain't even sit.
Oh, what's going on? What? Hello? Yeah, they ain't fuck with you, my boy. They not. Y'all not touching my nigga. Y'all not touching my nigga. Tell me y'all not. Y'all not touching him. Y'all not.
You see me now?
I see you.
Where you see
hey, hold on. Come back. Hold on. Come back to home. Come back to the screen right quick. Come back to the screen right quick, my boy. Hold on, D. Oh. Go back to the screen. Go back to the screen right quick. Go back to the views want to see yo. Oh.
Cut it. Cut it out.
Don't you worry about it.
Cut it out.
But say, man, today we're gonna be talking about love, man. We're gonna be talking about the good sides and the bad sides of love and things we personally go through for our relationships. We're not gonna dive into our personal stories, but I'm gonna give you. Well, we're gonna dive into our personal stories, but we're gonna go into earlier relationships and talk about those and how we built and how we bro, those glasses. Anyway, we're gonna talk about basically how we healed from our last relationship and what we did differently for the one that we're in right now. So, Tevin, with you being with your girl Becca, what can you, if you can compare and contrast from your relationship now to maybe other relationships when you were younger, or maybe just talk about how different it is now, whether if it's communicating with one another, whether if it's being more affectionate to one another, just basically break down everything of what you went through between then and now.
I would say now I'm just older, bro. Like, can't even. Yeah. You laughing? What's going on, bro? What's going on?
I'm ready.
You know what? I don't think you see me.
No, you want the problem. I'm ready. I'm
you know, the audience see me sit down at least somebody done see me sit down at least twice. But you ain't seen me sit down, bro. I can't play no motherfucking game.
Look, I don't want no problems, my brother. I'm just here. I'm just here podcasting.
You got a problem. You started a problem. You had a problem. Now you got it's a whole problem.
Okay. Well, how about you bring Tevin back?
How about you look at my motherfucking lips when I sit down? You pussy bitch. How about you?
Go ahead. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
What was I saying? Look at that. You tell me what was I saying.
Go ahead. You were sound basically just comparing and contrasting to the old and new.
Old and new. Oh, I'm just saying I'm older now, bro. You know? My only relationship besides this one was about 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. So was it really a relationship or was it?
It was resources.
Bullshit is what you
resources. At lunchtime, it was fed. Tell you that much. Baconators.
Ooh. What else?
Strawberry lemonade, large. Combos. Large.
You got the large fry too, right? You got the large fry too.
Extra salt if I want it. Large.
How much was it? How much it cost you out of your pocket? Not a damn thing. Not a fucking thing.
I don't know. That's my answer. I don't know.
So it just cost you 2 weeks. I mean, but you're here now. Congratulations.
It was a world of fucking. That 2 weeks was. We talked for a long time before that. That was my first kiss.
How old are you when this happened?
I was 15.
Okay.
Very fucking late. In the hallway.
So 15 was the last time you've been, I guess, talking heavy with a person or dating a person.
Are you kidding?
No.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. The viewers don't know. It's just
seriously, I would say like shit. Seriously? Shit. I talked to a couple of people that like seriously after that, but I was running game mostly. It was not serious.
So Tevin, I got a question that me and my girl have been talking about for the past couple of days, and it is using bitch in reference to your girl.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that, and what situations you think you can use, or you can be in for you to call your woman a bitch?
I don't think there is a situation for me.
Just so you guys know, there is absolutely no reason to call your woman a bitch. Don't do
it. Like, unless I'm like fucking beyond heated. Like, I don't even know about what I could be pissed off about. But if I was that fucking mad, like,
would it be like a loud bitch, or kind of like a bitch?
I couldn't even.
It's like a.
I couldn't do it. I don't think. Really? I think there's other words I would say before that word.
If you could give me
like,
one, what would be what?
Like, I've called my girl a scallywag.
A scallywag.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's that's the worst that you have said, Tevin. That's the one word that stuck out to you. Now, like, yeah, I knew that shit hurt her. So scallywag. Is there any other word that
I'd be like, you know, the stuff like that.
I was about to say, in situations that I use it, like if my girl is telling me a story that happened during her day, or like just gossiping about some shit, and then like, you know what I'm saying, I'd be like, bitch, what happened? Like being one of the girls type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you want your girl to be like one of the guys, like sometimes she just wants you to feel like, even then, like care about what the fuck she talking about. But when it comes to like gossiping and her talking about, I guess, things that really, really would have mattered to you, I still act like you're invested, or like even be playful where, because I'd be like, bitch, what happened? Type shit. You feel me? That's the only situation at least I would use.
How did you even get comfortable like with this? Did this start with her, or did this start with somebody else?
Oh no, this definitely started with her. Like,
really?
It was natural. Like how I proposed it to you, like, bitch, what happened? Like, guess what happened today? I'm like, bitch, what happened? Type shit. And then like I also let her know, like, I'm not sitting here like dead ass calling you a bitch. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I'm all ears, what's up? Talk to me type thing. Like, it ain't, of course I wouldn't call my girl a bitch. Like, even if I was upset or mad with her, I'm the type of person that still wouldn't want to curse my lady out or anything like that. Like, shit, my tone would be raised for sure.
I feel like there's so many.
I ain't gonna sit here and cursing my lady. Like, no.
There's just so many other things you could say. Like, bro, you could just do so much. Like, if you was snapping, there's no need to even say bitch, because that's like nothing.
I mean, but if you snapping, would you be like, scallywag, get the fuck out my face? No, you're not gonna say.
If my girl cheated on me, and yeah, I feel like saying scallywag in a way, I could still make that shit as an insult, bro.
So explain where scallywag came from, because I want to know. You just kind of said this shit.
I heard that shit on like a movie or something like that, like as a cartoon, like some pirate shit. Fucking scallywag, a scallywag, or whatever the fuck. Like, if my girl cheated on me and we was arguing and I was pissed, bro, she's like, I'm not getting enough of this relationship. Like, you're just not putting enough in. I'm like, you fucking scallywag, bro. Like, what the fuck? How could you do that? Like, bro, it doesn't matter. The way it comes off, I'm spazzing them.
Yeah, I feel you.
Fucking spaz.
Or like you can use something really sweet and make it sound aggressive. My honey bun. We've been doing this shit for 2 years now. Okay,
bro, easy, exactly.
My shortcake.
Exactly.
You can't be doing this shit. We're too old for this.
Like, ooh, you just start spazzing, bro. It doesn't matter what you say.
Then, even then, I feel like it's an alternate. Like, if I sit there, like, my strawberry shortcake.
Like, I feel like I just
like, bitch, what are you doing?
I feel like I just screamed way too fucking loud for that. Way too. I might get my neighbors fucking worried. It's fine.
Though. Oh yeah. Let's not do that.
Let's not do that.
But
at the same time, I'm not to say, like, how do you think people who love their girl but don't ever curse, like, spaz? Like, they just spaz. It just comes off on like how they say it, how it comes out, and you don't have to like say bitch at all.
I'll say,
bro, your mom be cursing.
My mom wouldn't be cursing at me, nah.
That's what I'm saying. She got to curse.
My mama, I was about to say, my mom put her hands on me more than talk to me.
Bro,
but
even still,
even then, I feel like I still wouldn't be able to curse my lady out.
No,
like I wouldn't be able to. Like, if I'm cursing her out, then like we fucking, or like we having sex type of shit. But like that's the only time. That's the only type of disrespect I would give my lady. Like, you feel me? Like a good disrespectful way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna sit here.
You fucking fuck. I call my girl a fuck all the time. I be fucking with her all the time.
Oh, true. Like, I call my girl like other things.
But let's get back to it.
Yeah.
You giving your girl a compliment. Like, give me an example how you actually use the word bitch to your girl, because I feel like a lot of people don't do that or not able to. And
shit, no, I let my girl know she a bad bitch. I say that shit wholeheartedly, guy. Like, you a bad bitch. Like you that bitch. You a bad bitch.
At the same time, I was like, it shouldn't be that crazy. Like, it's low key crazy to me. Like, when you first brought it up, I'm thinking like, that's crazy as fuck. Like, you able to say that. But it shouldn't be, because girls say it to each other. Exactly. But they don't mean it in a derogatory way. But when it comes from a guy,
exactly,
in my case, every time I've heard it said to a girl, or I think in one, maybe I don't even know if I even said it to a girl. I feel like maybe I said it to a girl, like just to say, "Oh, bitch," like. But I feel so fucking sweet. I feel so sweet saying that shit, bro. I can't do it. I think that's what turned me off. It just made me feel like
I'm not sitting here saying like that. I'd be like,
it made me,
bitch. Guess what happened? Like I was.
It made me feel like I was playing into like a character I'm not. Like I'm like I'm not gonna do that shit. That's just not my thing. Like I'm sure. I would do that shit in a different way, or just use a different word, bro. Just the whole word bitch is just, it has been pushed in my mind so much that it's like negative. Like it's crazy.
I understand what you mean, but it's like I guess it's just a personal thing. Like she knows that I'm not sitting here calling her a bitch. Just like you said, girls call each other bitches all the time in such a friendly way. Like girls love calling each other bitches. And I find that shit so amusing and hilarious. I love that shit. Like I be asking, I'm like, why y'all be calling each other bitches all the time? It's like, I mean, we don't mean in a disrespectful way unless she like ask some disrespectful shit before it. Like we know it's basically just like another term. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's basically when dudes call each other bros and we don't fuck with each other at all. I never seen a day in my life. Like, oh, what's up, bro? Yeah, it's probably the same thing for them. Like, oh, what's up, bitch? You know what I'm saying? Like, even then, I would compliment her. And since a girl would call her friend like, oh girl, like you a bad bitch, like you look good as fuck, bitch, type thing.
But I've
like,
never heard
basically
two girls say that shit. I never heard two girls say that shit to each other in meeting, unless they're drunk as fuck. Not like in fucking just like walking down the street like, oh, what's up, bitch? Oh, bitch, you look good. Like, hell no. Not unless they drunk as hell at a tailgate or something.
True.
I feel like that shit.
Just think about it. I guess just think about it how I'll be talking to you, I guess. Like instead of saying them like, bro, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, or bro, like guess what? For them, it's either like friend or bitch, guess what happened? It's literally the same thing. But when it comes, I get what you mean though.
That's true.
Because it's a difference between going to a girl saying like you a bitch than saying you a bad bitch. You feel me? They gonna take each comment completely different. Like they're gonna react completely different ways. Like, oh, you a bad bitch. So of course they're gonna be like, oh, thank you so much. Blah blah blah. They gonna be feeling themselves. You a bitch. They be like, the fuck you just called me? They gonna be ready to hit your eye. So I guess it's just like just a term to know that I'm your friend too. You feel me? That's how I use it with her. Like if she ain't got a girlfriend to vent to, then shit, I guess I'll be that girlfriend. Like, bitch, what?
Oh, okay.
Shut the, yeah.
No, I'm not trying to be.
I ain't gonna. Nah, I'm a simp. Like, I'll tell you, I'm a simp. Like,
I mean, for your girl, you gotta be.
Nigga, I'll lick the bottom of this bitch foot. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. But that's also what I mean. Like, I just call it like this bitch foot, but like she know that I'm not sitting here calling her like degrading her, calling her a bitch. Like, you feel me?
See, I feel like that's
this bitch know I would love her to death type shit.
That's what I feel like the word bitch. B-I-H. I rock with that. I rock with bitch. That's real light. I can rock with that. If I'm pissed off, that's when I use bitch. And I usually use it in a mean way. I'd be pissed the fuck off.
I don't know though, because when you say bitch, I think a bitch be more disrespectful or like kind of like a word to fill in what you really want to say. I was like, what's up, bitch? Or like if a girl to you and her, like, bitch move type shit. Or like, what's up, bitch? I don't know. It's like you can stretch that word, but it's like bitch only has two meanings. You either on my side or you calling me a bitch right now. It's either one or the other. It's like bitch, that shit's like a worldwide range of things it can mean. Bitch is like there's only two things that can mean in that situation.
Man.
Like,
yeah, I mean, I feel you. For you, you hold that down.
Sure. That's at least for me, at least.
That's an amazing reason. That's an amazing situation. That's amazing shit. I mean, you holding it down. You still being there for your lady, in your that's fine shit because you being there for your lady. I mean, I feel like every relationship, every good one, you gotta hold it down.
Yeah, some people are comfortable with some things, others are not.
True. That's true.
I was about to say, because you don't call your woman a bitch. You don't even call her a bad bitch. I mean, of course, you say she look pretty, beautiful, fine, et cetera, but you don't call her a bad bitch.
You look bad as hell. Damn. Me like,
I'd be like, you a bad bitch. I feel like, because I think just bitches, it just has more emphasis anyway. Like, you a bad bitch. Or instead of, oh yeah, you bad as hell. Like, nah, you a bad bitch.
Can't do it.
So does it make you uncomfortable using the word with your lady? Do you think she'll take it the wrong way?
No, it's not even about that. It's just something that I don't
like
do.
You said, it's just been practiced. Like, oh yeah, if you call a woman a bitch, it's used as disrespect.
That's what I think so. But at the same time, if I was in a relationship with that, then I would definitely use that because that's good shit.
Even then, she be getting down on herself. I'm like, girl, like, you fine, like, you beautiful, like, you a bad bitch. Act like it.
Yeah,
bad bitches have this aura to them to where they can't be fucked with, and I want her to understand, like, you a bad bitch, you can't be fucked with.
Mm-hmm. Well, shit.
And that's how I use this shit. Like,
that's what I'm saying. It's a term of endearment, I would say, like, with you.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel that.
Like, you a bad bitch. Like, come on, now, stop that. Stop that crying. Now, you a bad bitch. You too bad of a bitch for that.
Yeah, I feel that. But even I just wouldn't use the word. I just don't use the word. Not for my lady. Unless I'm mad. And then if I'm mad, I'm not even talking about my girl still.
Well, I just want to challenge all our male viewers just to ask. Yeah, just ask your lady. How do you feel about?
Don't go right into damn bitch. Your titties look good as hell. Like you can't.
Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Like no.
Just go to your lady. Be like, baby, how you feel about the word bitch? Like, how you feel about the use of the word bitch? And they're gonna be like, what you mean? Shit. Be like, how do you feel about me calling you a bad bitch, for example? Just open up the conversation. I want you to do the same thing with your girl.
I will.
Like, how do you feel about the use of bad bitch as a term of you look good today? You know what I'm saying?
I will. I don't know how it's gonna go over. Because at the same time, you know what's crazy? I would ask, okay, so the reason I say that is because I feel like I asked that question to a lot of girls in high school or something like that. Like how would you feel if somebody the dude called you the word, like called you bitch? Like no matter like in a good way. They would be like, oh no, I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. But I'd be like, so
you did specify like what you meant in your question.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's why I get this from
I
forgot to bring that up. But I would also ask people like, okay, how do you feel about hearing bitch in a song, specifically a rap song? Like, I don't mind it.
Think of that.
And I'm like, you don't mind it. And it's like the rare few that like don't like hearing bitch from any gender, like
true.
Like,
I also think that it's like now you're right though. I think it's more like a thing to where like shit, they ain't talking to me, so why the fuck should I care? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but at the same time, like I
feel like everyone has an understanding of like what that shit means and like how the rapper or the artist is using it at that time. But it's just
sometimes it be the same context as any other time. Like, I don't know. Sometimes the context of the song be the same context of, bro, you acting like a bitch.
True.
Because some girls can say that to each other and they can check each other on that. Like, oh yeah, you're right. Like, let me chill. But if a dude ever said that shit, if a dude ever said that shit, it'd be a problem. But if they heard a rap, it say Future say, my girl acting like a bitch and I love her. Like, shit, it's damn, they rocking with it. That shit hard.
That's what That's
You
what
know
I'm
what I
saying.
mean?
It's different. It's different. It's different when you in the hot seat. Like,
But it's the
so
same
much
context. It could be this. Rappers be talking about the same shit. A lot of times, that's why I'd be so relatable. So when you,
True.
that's when I ask, like, damn, how do you feel about a rapper saying bitch? And they say, oh, I don't mind it at all. Like, just exactly what you said. Like, it's not me.
But okay,
It's
then
not
how
me.
about
So
you
I'm
pose,
like, what the fuck? If some
okay,
dude
then
says
how
the
about
same
you
shit,
pose the question? Just pose a question. We already posed a question to our male viewers. Now, for our female viewers, pose a question.
pose a question. Well, how
do you, ladies, how do you feel about hearing bitch in a song versus being called a bitch, or I guess the term bitch being used?
Yeah, I'm about to say, how do you feel about hearing about a girl being called a bitch in a song versus hearing about a girl being called a bitch in real life?
Exactly.
And why do you feel a difference? Even if it's not you contextually.
Mm-hmm. True. So in the comments, go ahead, jot your answer down below. We'll be looking through. Remember, also episodes 2 weeks on the Escapade. And remember, don't forget to follow our Instagram at @the.escapade.
Don't forget.
But jumping into a new topic here.
Yeah.
This is a constant thing that, well, it's fucking up. It's fucking up relationships nowadays, and it's fucking up the idea and the word love. But what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen, is running game. So before I even get into running game, Tevin, do you feel like the male population or the female population run game the most? Which one do you feel like runs game the most?
Depends on what type.
No wrong answers.
Run game as in like fucking, or
bro, just playing what somebody else is feeling, is just making them feel like, making them feel loved and important, knowing damn well you still talking to your ex from someone.
I would say the males would be surprised at how much females run game. It's surprising. And also females would be surprised on the scale of some males running game.
Like the situation itself, or just like the numbers? Like of
the
how
numbers.
many? Okay.
The numbers.
Okay.
The numbers can be exponential. Or not, or nothing.
I was about to say we have our fair share of running game, but in my opinion, I do feel like girls run game the most. And I feel like it's so much easier because, pussy runs the world. If you haven't noticed by now, Tevin, pussy runs the world. If you pretty, you would get money and attention handed to you damn near.
That is true.
If you're a guy and you ugly, that's it. that's it. I just feel like it's just so much, like, men are meant to be hunters. Like, we hunt for women, as bad as that fucking sounds, as predatory as that sounds. But men hunt, and that's what it is. So with that being said, shit, it's so much easier for men to look at a girl and be like, yeah, I want that. I want to hit that, or I want to cuff that. You know what I'm saying? Or for her, basically, it's just easier for us to, I guess, to get under, how can I say it? I guess it's just easier for the woman to have control, just because we admire women so much. And with us being hunters and us having dicks, that's just the way it is. And it's like with women, especially women that know their place in life and know what they bring to a table, like, they will run your shit. Like, they will they will not give a fuck. I mean, same for men, of course, but women will run your shit to the dirt until you broken out of that motherfucker. They would, boy, it's over with. They will friend zone you and get your money at the same time if you let them.
So do you think the woman brings the table? Who brings the table? And then who brings what to the table? You get what I'm saying? Because it's always, I feel like you bringing something to the table, but who brings the table? Who is it? You? Is it her? How are you thinking of her as being like?
I say in most cases, the men bring the table, but women, they decorate the fuck out of that table when they make sure it looks good. And they gonna make sure that table is in structure. They gonna make sure that table is cleaned at all time.
What?
Basically saying like, I'm trying not to think too deep here. I'm trying to give a good answer. You know, we'll come back to me. What do you think about that? Who brings the table and who brings what to the table? How do you feel about it?
I think, I don't know.
It's kind of a tough question to think about on the spot.
I don't know. It depends on how you look on relationships.
True.
Like I asked that because I
Explain.
thought that you were thinking that the woman brings the relationship. She is the whole relationship. Like without her, I mean, yeah, I'm assuming that you thinking this because you have to ask her, do you want to be in a relationship? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do this? You really got to ask her every step of the way. Do you want
You
to?
know what? Now that you say that, I really do feel like whether if you feel like you got control or not, the woman runs the relationship because regardless, you're gonna ask her out. You're gonna pay for her dinner. You're gonna pay for the tip.
So
You're gonna be basically catering to her a lot. Make sure she's happy because without a happy wife, you're not having a happy life at all.
So she's the table in your scenario. Because
she'll be the table. Yeah, for sure. She'll be the table. Yeah,
and you're bringing to the table.
Bitch, I feel like I'm bringing the napkins, forks. I'm bringing all the utensils. I'm bringing plus the waiter. Like that's how it feels. Like it's a lot to invest in a woman, or at least in my eyes, it's a lot.
So
because,
oh my bad. Go ahead.
I was about to say you just gotta make sure your shot is straight on everything. I'm not saying that women don't care for their man at all because that is completely false. Like women care for men, women would care love for their man, do whatever for their man. Mm-hmm. But in most cases, if you don't chase that woman, like you ain't going no further than where you at right now. Mm. You feel me? Unless like it's a mutual thing, like you guys both naturally connect. But if you see a girl out somewhere and you try to, you know what I'm saying, you try to talk to her, get to know her more than shit, you're gonna be chasing for a little minute until she finally open up to you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I do feel like the woman brings to the table just because like we admire women so much. So it's like we gonna have to like break our necks to make sure we get that woman and make sure that she's happy and she stays happy.
True. So what do you ask the woman to bring anything to the table? If you do ask at all.
Shoot, the only thing I ask for is literally what comes with a relationship. Like just be open to listening and be understanding. And that's the crazy part. I think that's how it is with a lot of people too. It's like,
well, what's a relationship in your eyes?
What is a relationship in my eyes?
Yeah.
A relationship in my eyes is 50-50. Like everything is reciprocated like how it's supposed to. Whether if it's mental, physical, or financial, like everything is basically two minds coming into one thought and basically agreeing and executing that one thought. You know what I mean? That one thing.
That sounds like a marriage.
Well, it sounds like a marriage, but at the same time, I mean, you want to make sure your partner feels loved and cared for. You know what I mean?
That is true. I think of it as an experience, like a loving experience.
Like a loving experience. So basically,
with another person.
So right now, would you say you're just going through a loving experience until some shit pops off, or are you just kind of going through a loving experience right now and just vibing?
I'm going a loving experience with my girlfriend through life right now. And for the foreseeable future, I guess. You know what I mean?
I was about to say with us getting older, how do you feel about, do you feel like okay, with you being in a relationship right now, do you feel like that has to be the woman that you have to marry just because of how old you're getting?
No.
Now, can you explain why? Because
Because
I'm just saying it, and because people our age is like, man, this is my last one. Like, if I don't have a shawty by the shit, I'm 21 years old. If I ain't got a shawty like this, show will I'm just
No, I love her, but she's not my everything. Like
that sounds funny by ear. It sounds funny by ear, but
she's not my absolute everything. Like she's my everything, but she's not my my will to live.
Of course.
She's not my she inspires me, but
it's like you still gotta get up and do the shit yourself though.
Yeah.
I feel you.
And she helps me. She definitely helps me through life. But like how many years have I been living besides this relationship? I've been dating her for 1.5 years. I'm 21 years old.
So it's like all that time before I've been vibing.
Yes. Yes.
True.
I have a little less than 20 years of experience experience without her.
Well, with you getting older, is your crave for love becoming more stronger, or is it becoming like you don't care right now? It just comes if it comes.
I mean,
because me personally now, I don't I want to find love. I really do. And I'm not gonna say anything right now because I don't want to jinx anything. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I'm just letting shit vibe. But I would love to have a woman that is building with me from a younger age onto an older age, except someone meeting me in my 30s, just because they see my stages of development. You know what I'm saying? And they know how, and with being in a relationship, period, you know how to I guess manage that person, whether if they're angry, if they're sad, if they're really joyful, like just basically be like adapting to them. Whether if it's shit, me in my late 20s, 30s, like shit, I've gone this long without a relationship, like I'm making good money, like I got my own place, why should I fuck that up? You know what I mean? So it's like I'd rather be in the mood for love now and building with a person than having just be like, man, fuck that, like I'm good. You know what I mean? Because I do believe in marriage. Like I believe in having one person in your life that's gonna be with you till you die, and that's what I want. And it's like if I get shit, if I feel like it's too late for me, then fuck it. I'm just not going. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's how some men feel too. It's like if I don't get a relationship by so and so age, like then what's the point? Like I should be able to have my life together by then, to where I can literally do whatever the fuck I want. I can meet all the people I want. You know what I'm saying?
Well. Yeah, I feel that. But I love her more and more every day.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I do love her more and more every day.
Well, let's say we totally got off the topic, but let's say podcast, boom, pops off. Would you rather be comfortable knowing that she was being with you through the startup and like the rough patches of something you're trying to build, or would you rather find someone when you're already there?
I would.
You're already successful.
I would rock with what I got right now, but we've talked about things, and like we have our limits. Everybody has their limits. Everybody should have their limits. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like the relationship is just. You know what I mean? Your question, like, what's going on? What we doing?
Yeah.
Like, long distance shit. Like, we did long distance before we started. We were talking shit.
Go ahead, sit up, my brother.
We had been messing around with each other for like over 1 year, and then COVID hit, and that was like the longest we had been away from each other. So we had did long distance that whole time. And I'm terrible at fucking long distance. I don't text for shit, boy. So we were talking about it, and it was just like long distance is not in the picture again. It's not. It's not for me. It's not for her, because I felt like I could feel like I was like hurting her, but at the same time, like I was working. I was doing shit like, bro, it was.
And you feel like
this
you
long distance
basically making her feel bad because you can't communicate as often as you would like to.
Yeah.
True that. At the same time, though, that's a mutual feeling you gotta have with you and your lady. Because if both y'all is working, or hell, if at least one of you is working and shit, just know that, like, hey, like I'm working. This ain't me trying to be away from you type shit. This ain't me not trying to hit you up type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like at the same time, she's about to graduate in December.
Right.
I'm about to be here through spring and maybe next fall, depending. So, like, what if she wants to get her graduate stuff, do grad school and shit,
right?
And there's no psych majors. You know what I mean? Like, there's none of that shit is around here.
Like in the area, yeah.
Hell no, there's no grad school for psychology around here. Not a good one, at least. Like the best ones are in Michigan, Florida, Colorado. It's all types of shit like that. And we've been talking about. Well, I've been talking about moving.
I was about to say she's been thinking about those states, going to one of those states.
Well, one of the ones that has the best psychology degree.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Don't know what's gonna happen. Hope for the best. I mean,
the way I look at it is that I would love to find a woman before the success happens, because I know she's in it for me and only me. And she's in it for the ambition and the drive that I have towards my goals, rather than meeting someone and the money's already there. I'm in this nice crib. I'm in a great situation for me and my family. You feel me? Like, I feel like it would just be so much easier, and it'd be like, okay, like this, of course some women gonna like you for you even with all this shit, but it's like, that's kind of hard to tell when this world is driven by pussy and money. You feel me? So,
but I'm thinking we can figure. I mean, me and my girl can figure it out.
Well, not pussy and money, but sex and money.
Say when my girl goes to grad school, I'm still here doing my thing in Coastal, and our podcast blows up. If that happens, we can figure it out. It can work out. It can work out. It might work out. I don't want to say that it wouldn't work out, but it might work out. But at the same time, if it didn't, I'm not going to be like, I would be hurt, but I would be thankful for an amazing fucking relationship. Of course. This is crazy. This is the longest shit I've ever been in my life. This is wild. I love this shit, honestly. But hey, that's what I'm saying. We've come to terms about it. I don't know if every relationship is like the same like that, but we've came to our came to a conversation and we were like, this is our boundaries and this, that, and the other. Straight up. This is what would end the relationship.
Okay. The reason why we've been talking, cut the clip right here because it was lagging. So that's why I didn't want to interrupt or say anything. Also, I have another question to ask you, Tevin. Do you feel like it's easier for men or women to either okay, when it comes to getting caught, is it easier for a man to get caught or is it easier for a woman to get caught? Running game, cheating, no matter what it is.
I think it's easier probably for a man to get caught, but if a woman gets caught, it's worse.
I agree with you on that, but I'm gonna let you tell your reason first. I agree with you on that. I'm gonna let you talk first. Go ahead. Why do you express that? What do you mean by that?
Because it just hurts worse. Like I feel like I just feel like it's gonna hurt worse.
As a man, ladies, this is how men operate. Like,
most of the time, because I feel like guys ain't expecting a girl to run game. Like I feel like most guys thinking like they're this whole girl's world. Like, you know what I mean? Like without them, this girl is like in the fucking at home, like curled up in fetal position, just waiting for dick.
Yeah.
Just checking her phone.
Yeah.
Like they're just gonna be dick deprived if they're not there fucking. when it's not the case.
Oh, this is her favorite song. This is her favorite song.
Yeah, nah.
Oh, I miss her.
Them girls be running game. Don't. So, and at the same time, I think that guys are mistaken in some girls where like that they think that the girl is like is not able to run game. They're not able to get their own guys. But at the same time, I think girls fuck up with that shit on a bigger scale when thinking about guys. Huge. Here, I don't even know here, but I feel like in high school, bro. Not even. I don't even. Bro. I don't even know where to like start because it goes so far back. As soon as you're just say for instance, D1 athlete.
Bro, I've been hurt since I was 16.
Every girl that fucks with a D1 athlete thinks that they are this athlete's world. That without them, the athlete has no pussy. Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? They get pussy on a
PJ Washington.
On a huge scale. You're lagging.
PJ Washington. I know. Can you hear me?
I can't. You stop moving. Hold on.
God!
There we go.
What about now? I was about to say you were lagging too.
Word.
We'll cut it. Just wait 5 seconds. To make it editing easier on you, give this clip 10 seconds of like nothing but silence so everything can get back together. And then complete your thought.
All right. But that shit is just amazing, bro. Like, how do some girls think this? How do a lot of people think that like this person who's being put on, not even on TV most of the time, but just on this level, like this person provides money for the school and you watch them, you go to their games. You're not the only one there.
Putting his body on the line. Athletes are getting paid now. They putting their body on the line for something better than just a game. I mean, even though they do it for the game, but it's like you don't want to be investing your body into nothing. You feel me? So it's like now with them getting paid and shit. Go ahead though. I'll let you finish.
It's just, how do you think you're the only one? And still for guys, how do you think you're the only one fucking with these girls? Even for a D1 athlete.
Right.
Fucking with these girls thinking, oh, bro, I got this shawty on lock. Bro, she's still going.
But I say, Nick, your teammate, your teammates was just on that girl last week. Don't play.
Bro, that sophomore, you guys still going through the whole sophomore campus. He's still going through the whole freshman campus. Just because you got her and you a D1 athlete don't mean she not running game on you too. Because they be cleat chasers. And they will go to
she's
any
a runner,
sport.
she's a track star. She can ride the wave when it gets hard. She can take the face. She can't just go. What I was gonna say though, I feel like it's easier for men to cheat, but it's easier for women to get away with it. The reason why I say that is because like men, I just feel like men are more whores than women are. Like men are so sex deprived, like we need that shit to survive, basically. And it's like I said, with women knowing their worth and them not really chasing, like the men gonna try to hit. Most men gonna try to hit anything that's available to them, which sounds really fucking nasty. And yes, women are improving your point because a lot of women say this, but men will fuck anything that comes to them, especially if it's revengeful or if they just got out of something. Now, when it comes to cheating and everything, like cheating specifically, a man just gonna fuck somebody just to say that they fuck somebody. Now with a woman, they're gonna fuck your goddamn, they're gonna fuck somebody close to you or somebody that you fuck with, and even then they're gonna bring all these other factors and all this other shit and basically they basically gonna make you feel bad for the reason why they fuck them. You know what I mean? So like on top of taking shit, so instead of just taking shit, you gotta deal with like your girl just fucked. I want to say one of your homeboys because I mean one of my homeboys shouldn't be trying to hit my girl anyway.
But at the same time, if you have problems with your girl, she cheats on you. You should already know. Most of the time, you already know what the problem was.
True. You know, even yeah, but it's just like when it comes to when it just comes to cheating, like cheating specifically, like they gonna stress that, they gonna make sure you feel that bitch. Like women are just more upset at the fact that you will even think about putting your hands or being next to another woman or breathing around another woman.
Oh,
it hurts us because with us being so low maintenance, it's gonna hurt us. Like we think about sex when we think about cheating, correct? Like when men, we think about sex and sexual interaction with other people, and that's what we think of cheating. And rather if it's someone that we know, someone that we just seen yesterday, like it's gonna hurt more just because
you don't
that's
think
the
there's
only thing
emotional
we think
cheating, especially with females who are so emotional?
When it comes,
you don't think there could be emotional cheating?
I believe so, yeah. I mean, but I haven't had much experience with that.
But if you were to be exposed to it, well, like, so you do believe in it? And
I'll say so, yeah.
What's your definition of emotional cheating?
Shit, just at that moment in time, being really upset with your partner to make you do something that just makes you shit. What would I say?
Do you still think of, that's what I'm asking really, do you still think of a sexual act? Or I think of like emotionally like connecting with somebody besides you?
Shit, well, they've been doing, if they have an emotional connection with somebody else and shit, that's a whole nother ball game because they've been talking to that person for a little minute.
So do you
will imagine.
So how would that make you feel? How would you go about that? And do you even think of that as like a thing to?
Honestly, yo, I think I'll be more hurt if my lady got emotionally attached to somebody than physically attached to somebody, because once you leave, once your lady got you out of her mind completely, like that relationship done. Like you may think you in that bitch, that shit was probably done 2 months ago to her. And she's already been talking to somebody else. She just don't want to hurt your feelings and let you down. You feel me?
That'd be freeing at the same time.
It's just like, how are you with me or letting me think that everything's completely okay while you literally having a whole emotional attachment to a whole nother person, someone that you might claim that you like or love. You feel me?
What if it was in a way that like you don't contact this person? Like it was maybe like a friend, you get into a relationship, y'all are doing good for an extended amount of time, and then you just like out of nowhere, you just like, damn, that motherfucker. You just see my Instagram, you like, you look good. They look good.
Hold on, start thinking. I just thought
maybe a FaceTime here.
I went through an emotional attachment with L. Yeah. So she found, so in the mid, so I guess on the downside of our relationship, she met somebody else, and literally for the past 2-3 months, she was invested to this person, seeing less of me, more of him, type thing. And honestly, with my crybaby ass, that's the most hurt I've been over a woman, period. Like we done shit. We went through breaks and all that shit. Like we even both of us even cheated. And that shit, like we still came together.
Y'all should have left that shit be.
I know, bro. I was 16, 17, ignorant as fuck in love. I didn't know what the fuck love was, nigga. That was my first real relationship. But anyway, like we went through all that shit, still came back together, basically saying like, no, we're gonna do better this time, we're gonna get it right, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Nigga. Once she met the other person, nigga, that shit, bro. I'm talking about that shit hit you like a damn train. Like it's way worse than her saying that she fucked somebody. That's just like a damn. Why you still talking to him? If you ain't talking to him, then fuck it. But like she got an emotional connection with this man that she talked to every fucking day, taking time away from me for him. Not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather you go fuck somebody for a quick 30 minutes and you goddamn.
Now,
I don't know. That's just me though. That's
would
just
it
me
not
though.
be?
I can't. Nah.
Is it not freeing at the same time to like know that like you at a relationship, you was questioning a lot of shit and it wasn't on you at the end of the day?
No, I mean, of course I reflect in the shit I've done, but at the same time, at that moment, I didn't have a lineup of girls to go to. You feel me? She did.
But
She had that person plus other people that she's already been friends with, fuck with, whatever.
do you know that for sure? But like at the same time, her relationship with them might not be too solid, bro. You know?
I understand that, but going back to what you said, remember how you were saying that the woman is basically the world to that man, right? And with that being said, women don't want you being as friendly to other women. They don't want you basically interacting. Of course, you want them to interact in a way that you would yourself. But when it comes to like friendships with other women and everything like that, that's kind of like a no-go for at least most. So it's like with us having to cut off the women that we usually talk to or our friends just to make you feel secure, make you feel safe, that we in a relationship and that we loyal. But we had to cut off all these people that we talk to, that we had relations with, just to be with you. And it's like, now that I cut those people off and focusing on you, how dare you turn your back and basically have an emotional connection or have a physical connection with somebody else when well, you basically told me not to do this shit and now you're doing the same thing. You feel me? Like, if you're gonna tell me to cut my friends off and be all about you, shit, I expect you to be the same damn way, because ain't no way, boy.
That just reminded, like, this is not even.
I was about to say, it looked like a face of disgust just now.
No, like, not having face of disgust, but I was just thinking, bro, like, that didn't even happen, but since dating Becca, I can definitely say, like, I've stopped contacting y'all as much. I don't want to say I've stepped away from y'all, but like,
you don't want to make her feel any type of way like you texting other girls. What, like, anything can turn into an argument when you even interacting with a female. Like, why are you talking to that bitch?
That's what I just don't want to mess this up.
Anything.
I don't want to mess it up. And at the same time, like, I miss talking to y'all boys. I miss fucking with y'all. I miss being on the game like that all the time, bro. Like, I fucking miss that shit. But at the same time, I fuck with this relationship. And I don't think my girl would be the type to get upset if I was to be in contact with y'all. But I know it would be easily back to like hours on the game. And she would be pissed. Yeah. But
that's how I feel too.
It's hard. And I'm trying to get back to contacting y'all as much. I'm trying to get back to being in the group chat and shit like that. But it's hard balancing. It's not even that, bro.
Like,
it's hard balancing.
You got your lady, you doing your thing, you in school, bro. Like, we all grown up at the end of the day. Like, that's just grown man shit. Like, we know we ain't gonna be able to talk to each other every day, but we still got love for each other. We still, you know what I'm saying? We love all our niggas and shit.
Hell yeah.
It is what it is.
But like, I don't know. At the same time, like, I should be able to keep
your lady happy seems like a big ass priority over us, don't it? I mean, at the same time, I would say so. Like,
should it be that way?
Making sure your woman is straight. Yeah, I'll say make sure your woman straight is a bigger priority than your friends. Not just because she give you pussy at the end of the day, but that's because, like, that's what you would call home, or that's what you would refer as home. You feel me? Like, I'd rather get off a hard ass work a day, go home to my lady, than go home to my homeboys. You feel me? Like, but that's just how it is, bro. Like, we growing up, you got a lady that you really serious about. That's just how it's gonna be.
But at the end of the day, like, a relationship, I don't know. Like, me and my girl, we friends. We friends for real. We're not like that same, but like, we more than, you know what I mean? We more than friends. That's my
yeah.
So I don't know.
I don't know, bro. I mean, it can always come down to is who's giving you pussy at the end of the night.
It does not come down to who's giving you pussy at the end of the night. It does not come down to that.
I mean, think about it though. Would you going? You just get out of class. Your lady ain't seen you all day, but your homeboys they see you all day. Which one you think is gonna feel worse? Your girl not seeing you or your boys not seeing you?
My girl not seeing me.
Like with the bro code, like your boy is gonna have your back regardless. Like it's okay, my nigga. Just just hit us up when you can. But it also comes to the point is like, damn, but you with that girl every fucking day. Like we just asked you to come smoke, type shit, But also, I mean, it's just not also on the dude all the time. It also comes to understanding a woman, like the same way y'all want to hang out with y'all girlfriends. I want to hang out with my bros. You feel me? That's all it comes down to is just an understanding. Like even now, my lady, she ain't got no problem with me playing the game, which is very fucking weird. Which is very, very weird because
it's weird. It's weird. My girl don't have a problem with me playing the game, and it makes me not want to play the game.
That exactly. Like
it makes you not
like. Of course, I'm always on the phone with her when I'm on the game and shit. I'm on the phone with her like damn 24/7. But it's just like they want like what I'm saying. If I feel like I'm on the phone with you, I got to give you attention. And what you say, nah, it's fine. Go and play the game. It's like, is it really okay though, or are you just saying that so I can feel better? You know what I mean? So I understand what you talk about.
I think they do it to feel comfortable, like to make us feel comfortable.
Yeah, but do they really feel that way? Like, is it really okay?
I think so, to a degree. I don't think a girl wants to make you feel comfortable in your own spot.
True. Because how men operate, bro, I literally told my lady, like, baby, this is the way men operate. We want to be alone doing our shit and what makes us happy, but we don't want to be alone. We want you to at least be in the room. You know what I'm saying? We just want your presence in the room or your presence, period.
Hell
whether you
yeah.
touching us, whether you just sitting there looking at us. Like, we love that shit.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Wow.
And also another thing, ladies, men don't like talking all the time. men don't want to be on the phone and have to talk every single second and minute of the conversation. Sometimes you just want to sit there and look at your ass. Sometimes you just want to sit there and play the game while we admire you. At least that's what I would do. I literally play my game, looking back at my girl. Damn, play my game type shit. You know what I'm saying? Or even to make her feel like she's completely out the equation, I'll come back, give a little small talk. You know what I'm saying? Go back to the game. I ain't gonna completely just let her be over there by herself, not saying shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll be going back and forth. You got to. I feel that. Damn, this shit lagging like a bitch.
Hell yeah. Say your last part, and then we can stop this clip.
I mean,
we were on being ladies being in our space while we're doing our own thing.
Jesus walks. God show me the way because the devil trying to break me down.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But go ahead and say your last part so we can go ahead and say your last part so we can close off this clip. We were basically saying that we enjoy women being in our presence while we're doing our own shit. So give your response.
Yeah, no, I definitely do. I feel that shit because I just be playing a game and that should be it'd be so fun just to have Beck in the background, like just excuse me. It'd be so fun to have Beck in the background, just back there, just chilling. Like I can't complain, bro. Like really, like just her being there is just fine. Like just knowing that I can like turn the game off and go right to chilling. Go back from chilling and turn the game on. She gonna do her own thing. I got
chilling together with the damn, like y'all can be cuddling and some shit. You still playing the game.
And a dog there too. Like that shit just works. It just works.
Yeah.
Like I'd fuck with that shit.
But nah, that's literally what men want. They just want to be alone, but they don't want to be alone. Like that's all it is. Like we don't want to be left the fuck alone completely. Like we want you in the room.
If you can enjoy your own company, you can enjoy anybody's company.
I mean, yeah, that's very true, but it's just like you said, it's fine having the person that you love in the same room with you while you doing some shit that you like to do. It's
very fine. But I would say before getting into a relationship, make sure that you are comfortable with your own company, that you love your own company, that you
please
can be just by yourself. Yeah, just so you could stand being by yourself, that your own thoughts. If you can get to that, and it doesn't sound like a lot, but it is for some people. If you can get to that, you can get to being in the presence of somebody else.
Loving yourself in your own space. Fact.
Truly. Because if you are not comfortable with your own thoughts and you're with somebody else, like how comfortable are you with that? How comfortable are you truly with that other person? Like how much of you, how present are you? How present can you be if you have your own shit going in the background the whole time? Right. Or at least, and especially if it's shit you don't discuss with your partner or your partner to be, whoever. You can't do that. No.
This shit here, bro. It's because everybody come back to the crib now and shit like that.
Word. I'm about to get up out of here, go back to Becca's place.
Damn. And my mom called me too.
Good shit.
Fuck. Yes, sir.
But edit this.
But yeah, do that shit.
All right.
Hold on, mama. But yeah, do that. And we can continue it later on as well. I'll be free after I work out tonight.
All right. I might come back here. With Becca,
so. But yeah, right. Well shit. Don't do shit. Ask her what we've been asking the viewers today.
The bitch shit.
That, yeah.
All right. I got that.
Yeah, but yeah. Just hit me up, fam.
All right, man.